Hello everybody. Today in our video of California native plants we have a Euphorbia misera. Euphorbia misera, sometimes called a cliff spurge. This is my personal plant. It's a little bonsai I have. My table's broken, so I have to use a barbecue, so sorry about that. It's a nice plant, kind of an unusual plant. Euphorbia is a big family of plants, and some of them are succulents, some of them aren't. There's not a lot of succulent euphorbias native to the United States, or California for that matter. Most of the euphorbias in California are pretty much herbaceous perennials or some annuals. But this is a shrubby, almost woody plant, and it can grow to be about 3 feet high and wide, but it's usually smaller, kind of a rangy looking plant in nature. Let me get close in on the flowers for you so you could see. I don't know how close I can get. There you go. And you could see the trunk, the nice leaves. This plant is a native to the coastal sage scrub habitat in Southern California. Pretty mild winter areas. It grows in, it is a winter grower. So we're here in early March, and this guy is just completely green and growing. And it's been green and growing since about the end of January. And in summertime, in drought, this thing looks much more stressed, and the leaves kind of fall off, and it kind of goes dormant in the heat. And you can kill this plant by overwatering it in the summer when it's hot, because it's actually, again, from coastal Southern California. It doesn't like it hot and wet because it comes from areas where when it's wet, it's cool. And when it's hot, it's dry. So it kind of likes that Mediterranean climate. Again, very interesting plant. It's also called cliff spurge. Cliff spurge because it does like cliffs and steep terrain. Where I've seen it in nature, it's up on steep rocky hillsides here in Orange County, northern San Diego County. And it's native down into Baja. And I believe it might be native to some of the Channel Islands. But it's a very interesting plant. The bees do like the flowers, I've noticed. There's none on right now because it's in the evening, but they do really appreciate these flowers. And every time in the morning, I always see them on here. This plant, I think, is best used as a bonsai, as you can see here. Good bonsai plant. It's easy to shape. It kind of has a nice tree-like shape to begin with. And the plant itself, if I turn this around, so you get double. The plant does great in little pots. It doesn't mind being root bound. Again, because it's from rocky areas, poor soil, it can handle the conditions in pots quite well. Grow this one in full sun. Again, this is a frost tender plant. It's not going to take any freezing conditions. And again, it does like to be somewhat moist in the winter and dry in the summer, so it can be a challenge if you don't have that type of climate. It doesn't really do well in really humid summer locations. But a very interesting plant. Again, cliff spurge, Euphorbia misera.